guys, can you hear me? This is my first foray into YouTube Live. So, let me know how everything's working. I see somebody requested another funky offset guitar. Voila. Let's see. Hey guys, let me know if everything's working all right. Looks like we got 4 people online. Hello, everybody. Lonnie, hi, welcome to the chat. Let me know if everything's working all right. Like I said, this is my first foray into YouTube Live. We're gonna see if this is our home for lunch break with Linc from now on. Hello, everybody. I see some more people have joined. Welcome to Lunch Break with Linc. Showing off this beautiful Eastwood Surfcaster. It looks like Ed Rosen requested another funky offset guitar. It's exactly what we bring to you today. One of my favorites, based on the old 90s Charvel Surfcaster. Thank you for joining me here on YouTube. Like I said, this is our first week doing this on YouTube rather than Instagram. Windsor, Ontario, hello. Proud owner of an Eastwood Corona. Nice. Welcome from Canada. We are officially international. Last week, I think somebody said hi from Chile. There were some folks from Italy, some from England. Lonnie, the SP1 expected to ship around December. Yeah, right now that's looking like the case. We will update those estimates if there's any kind of changes to the timeline, but as of right now, that's when we expect to get them in from the factory. The production process is, as you know, a long winding road, and that's our best idea right now. It could be sooner, could be later. Just give it maybe a month margin of error. West Michigan, hello, welcome. This is maybe my new favorite Eastwood model since I've been able to get this into my hands. If you like lipstick pickups, this is the epitome of lipstick pickups. You know, it's chimey, it's bright. Great for rhythm guitar. Chris from Toronto, West Michigan, hello. Chris from Toronto owns the Airline H74 Deluxe. Ooh, beautiful. Based on an old model that was the H74. So that was built by the Harmony Company, but it was released under a lot of different names, including Airline. Airline Silvertone, I believe, released a version of the H74. At least a lot of the Harmony guitars. I'm not sure if the H74 was included. But that is a great model, especially with the Deluxe, with the Bigsby. Let's see, what should we do with this here thing? We give it a little bit of overdrive. Let's give it a little bit more kick than that, huh? see. Like I said, these lipstick pickups are maybe my favorite tone for rhythm guitar. Also, so what I'm running it through here is our Valco Blood Buzz. Let's just get a little peek of my pedal board here. So the Valco Blood Buzz is what we put out last year. It's been super popular. It is a dual pedal, half fuzz, half drive. It's based on an old, I must have Lovecraft. An old, well, now I'm not going to be able to think of it. Love Tone was the name of the pedal company. They made a pedal called the Cheese Source, mixed between their Brown Source Overdrive and their Big Cheese Fuzz. So the Blood Buzz is kind of a recreation. It's got a fuzz and a drive with 3 different voicing options on each, just to get exactly kind of the tone, the EQ split that you want. And these lipstick pickups are so treble focused that it stays nice and bright and crisp. But let's turn the tone knob all the way down. Letting that fuzz shine through. So the reason I'm showing off the Blood Buzz here is because we have a killer Memorial Day sale going on right now. It's maybe the best value sale that I've seen us run. It's the Blood Buzz pedal is valued at $379 US. This weekend, this Memorial Day weekend, so until midnight on the 31st, we're giving away a free Blood Buzz for any purchase of $699 or more. So if you've got a guitar that you've had your eye on, get it, and we'll throw in a free Blood Buzz. It's kind of hard to beat. Love Tone. Love Tone, you're exactly right. 75 YBA. Thank you very much for that. I kept wanting to say Lovecraft. I got the word Lovecraft in my brain, like H.P. Lovecraft, and couldn't shake it. Got a buddy with a Charvel Surfcaster. Exactly, this was the basis of this instrument. It's the Charvel Surfcaster. Charvel, depending on how fancy you'd like to get with it. Just a mean customer. So let's kick off the fuzz, go to the drive side real quick. We'll see what kind of tones we can get out of the drive side. I'm just going to turn the voicing option off so we're not cutting out any EQ range. A little loud, huh? Give it a little bit more drive. Lonnie, hello. Thank you very much for checking in, Lonnie. We do this every Friday. We're just hanging out before the weekend. Let people ask questions, come in, say hi. Check out whatever model I've got on my radar this week. This is the Eastwood Surfcaster, one of my new favorite Eastwood models. But Last week I had on the Eastwood BW artist, based on the old Ibanez artist that Bob Weir played. What's up, guys? If you're just joining, welcome. I'm hanging out with the Eastwood Surfcaster. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, let me know where you're signing in from. We like seeing people from all over the world check in. Last week, I think there were 7 countries represented. People also just joining. I'm playing through the Valco Blood Buzz. This is the drive side of the pedal. And sounds great. Awesome drive section. The fuzz section really shines. Yes, extremely versatile guitar. I mean, it's really bright. So I'll give you some clean tones here. The neck pickup, it's exactly what you would want in lipstick pickups. This is kind of the epitome, that bright, glassy tone. So super bright and glassy, but that's the neck pickup. So here's the bridge pickup. The neck pickup's a little bright as it is. Let's see. Could Eastwood please make a page of retired models? Great suggestion. Yeah, I'll need to pass that on to my team, Ed. Thanks for bringing that up. That's something that we have talked about before. Maybe a little museum page of the models that Eastwood's kind of discontinued in the past. Kick on a little bit of tremolo just while we're clean. I think this guitar really shines with that kind of 1960s sound. A little bit of tremolo, like you're running through a Fender Princeton or an Ampeg Reverber Rocket. I'm playing through my Blues Junior right now. But the Surfcaster just really shines. I describe this to people as kind of the best. So, a little bit of backstory. This was originally made by Charvel, the Charvel Surfcaster. It was discontinued shortly after Fender bought Charvel. I think it's because it would have competed too much with their other lines, because it's kind of the best of all of the worlds of Fender guitars. It has these really bright single coil pickups. It has a Strat style bridge, the great tremolo, Telecaster style knobs, offset body like a Jag or a Jazzmaster. Beautiful inlaid frets, but a 3-2-a-side headstock. So that's a little bit of a departure, but it's everything and more that I would want in a Fender guitar. So then one asks themselves, why would Fender discontinue it after they buy Charvel? I think it would have taken away from. I think it would have maybe outshined some legacy models. This speculation. Don't hold me to that. is something I've been thinking about a lot while I play this model too, just because it's such a nice model. So if you're in the mood for it, if somebody's like looking for a Telecaster, just like, I need to have a Telecaster just because it's iconic or because everybody has one, this hits all of those Telecaster tones. Get a little bright, like a Telecaster bridge pickup. Sometimes you kick on the drive, you got to roll down the tone knob a little bit until you find the sweet spot. Just because it's nice and piercing. If you want to find something that'll cut through a band mix, this will do that in spades. Ooh, I like the way you worded that, Ed. Love the retro, funky, fresh vibes of Eastwood. I like that. I think we do have some retro, funky, fresh vibes. It might be a phrase I need to use more. All credit to Ed Rosen. Let's see, Ed asks, can you do in and out of phase with that? No, there's no phase switching option. You can do that manually. There's some nice phase shifting effects pedals out there. We do have some models with onboard phase switching. The first that comes to mind that's a little similar to this, that sounds wrong for me saying it. It's not necessarily similar because it's such a unique guitar, but it's our Eastwood Spectrum 5 Pro, based off the old Tysco model. It has individual on and off switches for each of its 3 offset pickups. Those kind of like what you'd see on a P bass. Look up a picture of it, you'll know what I mean. But the coolest part of this guitar are the primary colored switches for each of the pickups. But then after those 3 pickups, you have 2 switches for phase. Phase for the first set of pickups, phase for the back set of pickups. So you can mess around with those and mismatch them and get them nice out of phase, really good, sharp, quacky tones. This one, I don't think you even need it because it's so, piercing and treble focused. I feel like if that was out of phase, that would just, break a glass somewhere. Yeah, 75. Good comment. If you close your eyes, it sounds like a nice telly. You're exactly right. Because I was kind of doing some comparison tests and, what kind of application would this be great in? And okay, so that was really piercing. Let me roll that tone knob down a little bit. It'd be right at home in Nashville if you wanted to use it for something like that. The thing about guitars too that I've found out, some people don't like Telecasters because the Telecaster bridge position because it's too that kind of ice picky Nashville sound. But the good thing about tone knobs is that you can always turn them down. So here's full bore on the tone knob. You always want to err on the side of too bright, That's my bad attempt at imitating chicken picking. But nice and bright and jangly, and like I said, those lipstick pickups are kind of to thank for that. Really narrow range of magnetic pickup. It picks up the vibrations of the strings in a very narrow range, so it's a nice, tight, focused, bright sound. A lot of treble. The good news is this comes in handy. If you turn it all the way down, you can still get that really muted version, but just with a little bit of tone on it. Tell me that doesn't sound like a Telecaster. With a little bit of, it's a little different though. It's got a little bit of glossiness on top of it. People talk about how Strats sound a little glassy. So it sounds like somebody put sorry, I'm making a bunch of Fender comparisons because I think that's what was in mind from Charvel when they made this. Because like I said, it's kind of like a collage of the best features of Fender guitars. It's perfectly balanced thanks to the offset design. You know, it's not going anywhere. You know, Strat style bridge, Tele style knobs. You can just see, if you squint your eyes, you can see about 5 different models squeezed into this one. It's kind of maybe a love letter to Fender. You know, kind of a perfection of the genre. But where I was going with that bridge pickup kind of sounds like if somebody put a Telecaster pickup in a Strat, just because it's still that nice glossy tone, but it's you know, really treble focused. It's perfect. Chris, yes, a little bit of Dan Electro pickup wise. You're exactly right. Dan Electro. So Nat Daniel, the founder of Dan Electro, invented the lipstick pickup. Let that not be lost, because he was a budget man. You know, everything that the Dan Electro came down to budget. You know, he used particle board guitars and, you know, tape binding, and you can argue all day if that adds to the mojo of it. I just think it makes for instruments that won't be around in 10 years. You know, they'll keep making guitars and people will keep buying them, but don't expect them to, you know, to be able to pass that down to your children. There are a few that survive, but a lot of them need a lot of work. You know, we've done for instance, our airline Reso glass models, based on the old Reso glass models, the 59, 2P, 3P, 1P. We recreated those with mahogany bodies because that will age and sound better and better and still give you that resonance because it's a hollowed out mahogany. The fiberglass wasn't built to age. Dan Electro is built with particle board. That's just not, you know, built to age and last decades. But Nat Daniel bought a bunch of used lipstick tubes because he could get them cheap. And, you know, he was a budget guy, and you got to respect him for that. But he invented a very iconic pickup, which he just wrapped the copper wire directly around the magnet, stuck it in a lipstick tube, and that was it. He didn't use a bobbin or anything. So, you know, it domes up, so it has this very, very thin magnetic range. A very thin part of the string is what's being pulled on by that magnetic pickup. So, you know, the wider pickup you get, the muddier the sound you get. Since this is such a narrow range, and the very top of that domed structure, you get a very bright, clear, focused sound. It's the opposite of what you call muddy. I'd say lipstick pickups are the exact opposite of the spectrum of, you know, a mudbucker. Yes, 75 lipsticks are underrated. I've been saying that for a long time. And if you want like the lipstick pickup guitar, this is the one. It's made of mahogany and maple. It's not, you know, Charvel made theirs out of basswood, which is a little bit more of a budget wood, and it tends to, as it dries over time, it can warp a little bit. We've used mahogany with a maple top, just, you know, A+ materials. So lipstick pickups, you don't often hear them in nice quality tone woods. This one you do, and you get to see everything a lipstick pickup can do because it's encased and sitting in that very nice tone wood that we know vibrates really well and will age well with the instrument. But yeah, I mean, they're bright. That's the neck pickup. If you see me strumming hard there, I think the more quick attack that you have with a pick, the more those highs really come out. You know, you can kind of have a slow pick attack. Kind of to thicken it up a little bit. Rather than if you chop at it, you get that very, very treble focus on. Here's an example. See if it's slower attack, it kind of thickens up. You can adjust the tone knob accordingly. Chris, have I tried the 12.6? So Chris is referring to our Surfcaster 12.6 double neck model. That is awesome. Also comes in this beautiful metallic green, which is a new finish for us. But the 12.6, I have not gotten a chance personally to play one yet, but I'm very excited to. 12.6, obviously meaning 12-string guitar on one neck and a 6-string guitar on the other. We only have one other double neck model. That's our Eastwood double neck 4.6. 4.6 meaning one neck is a bass neck, 6, the other neck is a guitar, standard guitar. But also, guys, I haven't mentioned this in a while, and I know some people that have hung on here for a while will have heard this, but our Valco Blood Buzz, I was just showing it off, and I was using that for kind of those gain tones. That's fuzz. Here's the drive. 3 different voicings on each of those settings. On the fuzz side and the drive side, you can activate them both at the same time or one at a time. We're giving those away this weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. We're giving away Blood Buzz pedals. It's a $379 pedal in US currency. So what does that mean? It's with any purchase of $6.99 or more on the site, you just need to add the Blood Buzz to your cart when you're checking out for that, and the Blood Buzz will come up as $0. You get the Blood Buzz pedal for free this weekend until midnight, May 31st. I'll do some math there. I almost said 41st. Months don't have 41 days. I swear I've had my coffee. So I've got a few more minutes on here, guys. If there's any questions you have, or if you'd like to tell me where you are viewing from, we'd love to hear from you. Let's see here. Talk about a clean tone you can't get enough of, right? And turn the tremolo off just so we can get nice and clean with it. guys, if you just join and say hi in the chat, I'm just going to be on for the next couple minutes. So if you have any questions, I'm showing off the Eastwood Surfcaster in brand new metallic green. It's a beauty, and it can do just about anything that you'd want to do with single coils. All right, guys, things have slowed down a little bit. Once again, that deal with the Valco Blood Buzz, we are giving away a free Valco Blood Buzz this weekend to anyone making a purchase of $6.99 or more on our website. That's kind of crazy. You know, if you've got a guitar you're looking at over $6.99, the Blood Buzz is worth $379. Those go brand new for $679. So we are giving those away for free for anyone making a purchase of $6.99 or more. That's in US currency. So check out some stuff on the Eastwood site. If there's a guitar you can't live without, this is the time to do it. It's time to pull the trigger and you get the Blood Buzz for free. How can you pass that up? We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for signing in. This has been Lunch Break with Linc. I've been Linc. It's been a pleasure. Thank you again, guys.